Hello, you beautiful listeners. We are back in Romance the Ship Kingdoms. And we are joining once again in the middle of the Seer's return back to the astral plane. They have, and just as a little correction, I said Seer had 5 chords at the end of last session. It's 4 chords. I was doing my math wrong. So the Seer had gained 4 chords already. They need to get 2 more, and then they must ascend Mount Presley. The Seer had just gotten done just with their heavy metal show at the Rock Gnomes. Well, what Rock Dwarves, sorry. And, well, the Seer, it's up to you. You have 2 last civilizations to go to.
And which are the other 2 civilizations I must go to, dearie?
It's classic rock and techno. Classic rock is humans, and techno is Dragonborn. Specifically, they are Neon Dragonborn.
Ooh, well, it's been quite a long time since I saw humans. So I think I'm going to go terrorize them first.
All right. So, well, actually, first things first, this one's not going to be as easy for you to get to.
Oh?
As you're, like, starting to head towards the human civilization, Toe Jam and Earl are looking around, and their Toe Jam just goes, "Hey, why does it look like we've been walking in the same road for, like, 3 hours now? We haven't passed one notable... I have seen that rock! This is the 3rd time we have passed this rock! I hate this rock!"
I kind of like that rock, dearie.
Shut up! This is... Trying to make me laugh is not going to change anything. Seriously, something is going on here. Would you like to give me an Arcana roll?
Oh, absolutely.
Let me see. Now, okay, you got a 12. Not as high as... It doesn't necessarily beat the 14. It's close, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint.
Well, consider I'm still recovering from the heavy metal show, I'm still trying to grow my skin back.
All you can detect is you are stuck in a spell.
Ooh.
Give me a perception roll.
Oh, of course, dearie.
All right. Meat beats, because it was going to be a 13. You got a 13. So, well, the best way to put it is this is the song that you start to hear slowly coming in.
Oh.
You just hear a last dance, last chance. And Seer, give me some acrobatic rolls as these spikes start to erupt from the ground as she says, "It's the last chance for you to live."
Oh, I'm going to have to boogie down for this one.
Oh, yeah, shake that booty!
Did I?
Oh, yeah, you got it with the first roll. Nope. All right. Paint it for the listeners. How are you navigating through these spikes that are just erupting from the ground as the song starts to get even more intense?
Well, I shake my hips and I move to the beat, dearie. I dance my way out. I hustle while I twerk.
Literally, as you're twerking, just like one of the spikes just goes right in between your pants.
Ooh, I haven't thought that in a while, Terry.
And with that, one of the disco zombies tries to reach out and grab you as hundreds of them start to pour in from the sides of the road. Toe Jam and Earl are just, oh, what? Oh, no. So, Seer, what do you want to do? As the first one that tried to reach for you just doesn't have enough strength to grab you, as you literally do like a twerking duck underneath him and you navigate through all the spikes. Now, you still can't see where the hell this song is coming from, but you know she is somewhere close by.
Ooh, can I use divination to find her?
Yes.
Then I do that.
Oh, you're so lucky. Go ahead, roll your divination. Because I was seeing what the zombies do while you're doing your divination. Nope. They're all just going to be crashing over each other. Their choreography is fucking ruined because of the spikes. Ruined, I say.
I should have thought more about the layout.
Oh, wait. Give me an Arcana roll for your divination.
Okay.
You can't pinpoint it. The only thing you can make out is that she's not on the ground.
Oh, well, that's interesting. Is there any trees near me that I can climb?
Give me an acrobatics roll. Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, okay. The Seer, you're going to get up the tree, but it wasn't in enough time as you're going. three of the zombies get to you, and they hold on to you, and they take bites out of your neck and your arm, ripping your clothing, and you take 14 damage. But you knock them away, and you start climbing up the tree. The crowd is surrounding it. Seer, you better boogie your ass up there, because they're now doing like ants. They're just climbing on top of each other to make a giant zombie pile, and it's slowly closing in on you.
Another acrobatics?
Give me another acrobatics. You've just got to the top in time. And now, give me a perception roll.
Oh my god!
Just as the massive pile of zombies get up to the top of you. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
The blood loss affected me.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news. You're only going to take 22 damage, but you're not going to see where it comes from. All you feel is just this massive force smack you from the side, colliding you with the pile of zombies, and that's the only thing that keeps you from taking fall damage as you land back down on the ground.
What do I see around me?
I'm going to give you this one for free. In this villain's cockiness, they have lost a little bit of the concentration on their spell. And what you see on the ground, it looks like one of the Neon Dragonborn had dropped one of their turntables. And it has records on it.
I'm taking the records and the turntable.
Oh, you notice it has power. You could turn it on.
Oh, I'm going to play the hell out of this, dearie.
Give me a performance roll with advantage. So roll it twice and take the higher number. You get an 18. Okay, so, and in response, nope, you beat her by fucking 1. So, ladies and gentlemen, this mini boss, she rolled a 17. And the seer got an 18. Talk about luck here, ladies and gentlemen. So, the seer, you're just laying down some funky... what kind of techno are you busting out? Is it house, trance, dubstep? What is it?
It's a combination of dubstep with Daft Punk.
Like, what we're hearing is essentially like as if like Bangarang fused with harder, better, faster, stronger, and that's when like everything around you starts to crack and crack. Oh, well, this is interesting. The zombies, their clothing looks like the skin is returning with a normal color. If you can bang out another amazing performance, they might go back to a normal, and the spell might be broken. But now you're fine.
I'm fine.
Go ahead and do a performance roll if you want to keep going.
Absolutely. 20, dearie. I'm adding Dave, goddamn, I can't pronounce his name.
I know who you're talking about, but take it away as like you literally drown out the music of this villain, of this whatever it is, until you finally starts to hear screeching. But how does it look what you're doing?
Well, I'm disc jockeying with the record player, and I'm growing my vines and turning them into miniature tree people who are dubstepping and dancing while I spin the record. It
just keeps going and going till all the disco zombies explode, and it's just normal citizens all laying on the ground. The sky cracks and it's back to normal. You're almost to the Neon Dragonborn civilization until you finally hear just a monstrous shriek. And you hear, "That is not music, it is just noise."
You don't dictate what music is, dearie. And I saw disc jockeying even faster.
Just the shrieking is finally, it's going to finally make her reveal herself. And this is what you see coming into view. It's a massive, like, large woman with a very long, just bulbous snake body. And, like, her hair, it looks more like just some form of eel versus a snake, and her arms are just bulbous and gargantuan. You're gazing upon Echidna.
I don't care how sexy a woman is. If she's trying to kill me, I'm taking her out.
My mate knows music. How dare you try to stop my magnificent mate, Disko Thulu's plans? Who do you think you are?
I'm the one who allows people to enjoy whatever the hell they want, dearie.
Can't you hear it from here? That awful noise. It's not even... there's no lyrics. There's no nothing. Look, you seem to be smarter than that idiot who called himself a king, and my hubby had to take care of him. Join us. I'm sure Tharsdoon can find a place for you in his grand scheme.
Join you. Oh, I could just talk at you. I'm gonna talk my ass in rebellion.
She takes 30 psychic damage from the twerkingness. And she just, her eyes start to leak blood, and she's just, ah! Ew, that's not dancing, it's just provocative! As she goes to swipe at you. Give me an acrobatics roll.
It's provocative, but no one complained about it before, Derry.
You just beat her swipe. Take it away. What do you do how do you dodge this swipe, and what do you do? Because she is gargantuan.
I can perform a type of Brazilian dance martial arts, and I can kick her hand away while I'm still dancing.
Oh, you bust out some capoeira.
Yes, thank you.
So I see the doctors just bust out some sick flares, knocks away this gargantuan hand. Turntable in hand. What do? You see your dancing and music is having what looks to appear to be a physical effect on her. Give me an Arcana roll.
I'm gonna crank up the beats.
You can tell that this type of entity is what's called a downbeat, and downbeats aren't fun. They suck. And Toe Jam and Earl and everyone else are what is called beats. That's what the grand scheme is in this universe. Downbeats are pretty much what you would call the yang to the yin. So when you're hitting her with music from the beats, it just disrupts her whole chaotic energy in her body along with the dancing.
There was so much music that I am playing as so loud, the whole ground is vibrating, and even my little plant marionettes are vibrating and dancing harder and creating even more vibration. And I'm throwing her off.
Oh, I rolled the wrong 3. Hold on. Ooh, she takes another 31 damage. She is over halfway there. She is almost done as beams of light start to erupt from her body. She's grabbing her head, screaming and spinning into the downbeat tornado of just broken music and off vocals. Give me a Constitution roll.
Coming up.
All right.
That's an 18 for the listeners.
Yes, it is. So the seer, thankfully, will only take 7 damage. And give me one last perform roll to see if you can bring it into Echidna before she just starts to go forward towards the Neon Dragonborn town. Remember, it's with advantage, so you get one more roll.
Oh, thank God.
You devil, you need to get a 17.
Here's to the 18, Derry.
To actually stop her successfully from causing any damage to the Neon Dragonborn town. So take it away, because as any good GM will tell you, how do you want to do this?
Well, some of my sentient plants are dancing, other sentient plants are floating in the air, and they produce light. They are creating a rave.
Beep, beep, ba-da-da-da.
And everyone's dancing, and there's lights going off. More plants are growing just so they can get down and dance.
And as Sandstorm reaches that moment of she erupts in a massive torrent of blackish green energy and light and goes towards the sky. The storm settles down, and there's the guard for the Neon Dragonborn. That's as far as she got, and he's just slowly spinning back down to the ground. But the whole time he's got a turntable style in front of him, and he's just spinning some mad fucking beats, not even noticing that he was spinning himself.
Well, someone knows how to have a good time. I joined them.
Yo! Oh shit, I was into my music. Yo, how's it going?
Well, it's definitely been entertaining, Derry.
Yo, you look like you just went through some really cool shit there. Yo, you must be... Wait a minute. We've seen your face on the prompters. You're that awesome cat who's supposed to unite the beat. You must be here to see the punks.
That I am, Derry. And I start spinning the disc.
And I can tell you they can be a little daft. Let me just call our ride over. And as he's spinning the turnstile backwards, you notice a spinning record flying from the sky, and it lands in front of you guys. Well, come on, hop on it, hop on. I'll take this through the city. You can gander through the sights.
Oh, of course. I pick up the record player and I hop on.
You notice that as you're flying through the sky, you're not spinning, you're standing on the center of the record ship. And looking around, this is a super advanced futuristic city.
Oh.
Everything is related to music. Vehicles, buildings, everything is a music aesthetic or shape.
Okay.
And where you're going, it's a giant skyscraper with a massive, golden disc on the top of it.
Ooh.
This is the place where only the best beats are done, and this is where our twin pair chiefs work, the punks.
Oh, I'm excited to see them, dearie.
Well, right now they're giving a concert, so you're really going to love what you're coming into. So, the seer, you start to hear it as you're getting closer to the building. So, as you're getting closer to the building, you're finally noticing how the architecture for this one looks. So, hold on one second.
Here's a question. How much of my clothing did the zombies rip off me?
They ripped off your sleeve, so now you're sleeveless, and you really match in with everyone. Because everyone's got that torn sleeve aesthetic.
Not my particular style of fashion, but to blend in, I accept.
You finally taken a look at this Dragonborn, and you notice that he's like a neon style color, and that he has like these really massive shades on. And as you're getting closer, you just start to hear what you sounds faintly like one more time, and then you're hearing rhythmic clapping. Because there's now, as you get close to the building to where the top of the golden record stands, there's multiple what looks like dance stages all around, and there's thousands of people on each stand until where you see where the middle, there's two, you can't really tell what they are. They just have like what looks like robotic shiny helmets on. One is gold and one is silver.
I really enjoy the aesthetics.
And then as you're getting closer, you just hear that music's got me feeling so free. I want to celebrate and dance so free. And that's when the two punks see you. They see the turntable at your arms. They know what you're here for. You know what you got to do. You got to prove yourself, Seer. You got to show that you got what it takes to incorporate the techno. So give me a performance roll.
And that I do.
So give me that performance roll with advantage because you still got your jumpsuit. All right, you got a 17. That's a beautiful way to start. You definitely overpower their song. What are you playing and how does it look as you as you put the turntables in front of you?
God, I know the song. Just give me a second to think of it. It's a combination of Justin Timberlake, Black Suit and Tie with Daft Punk, Get Lucky.
Well, this is amazing because Big Earl's now got a trumpet next to you and Toe Jam's got a guitar. So yeah, you're definitely playing Get Lucky.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And your little section that you're standing on starts to rise as the punks look at you. They go for another chance to try to overtake your music. Give me another performance roll with advantage.
Coming right up, dearie.
Well, my rules are meet beats. Your music is still overpowering. What happens as the arena goes higher than the punks? What does this look like? How does it look as you're getting even more into it?
I'm setting off fireworks. Sparkles and lights moving to the beats that I play. Different colors are correlating with different rhythms. So it looks like a massive, glorious light show. The
punks look at each other. They just look at each other, turn up to you, and they try for one last time to see. Give me your performance roll with advantage.
He sounds so defeated. Oh,
they rolled a 6 and you got an 18. So the seer, how does it look as you finally reach the top? As every stage's eyes are on you, they're dancing to your beat, clapping to your beat.
What I can see is I'm unleashing glow sticks.
Glow sticks rain down.
Everyone gets glow sticks so they can dance with their own lights however the hell they want.
Everyone's just busting out the glow stick dancing. It's a spectacle of lights. And as it just reaches its crescendo, the record has been shaking left and right until it finally has lifted from the skyscraper and explodes. to reveal a golden guitar string that has like a synthwave aesthetic to it, and it lowers down in front of you.
And I happily accept it.
And it fuses with the guitar on your back. Are you going to do an encore?
Of course I am.
You know the rules. Give me that beautiful roll for performance with advantage.
Not 20.
These 20s are loving you today, listeners. She's gotten so many 20s, it's not even funny. The dice want this to be as amazing as possible. The seer, paint your encore. What's this? Tell us about the song, everything. As you're gifted a flying record, so you're going to be doing this as you're flying above the town and leaving.
Give me a second, I gotta find the song first.
Oh boy. Like, as you're flying through town, kids are running underneath, cheering you on. Every monitor is just focused on you.
It's a combination of Daft Punk and Megalovania from Undertale.
Oh!
Full stage starts rocking while the people are standing and everyone is being moved away to the sides. And in the center is more glow-painted covered robots with glow sticks and sparklers.
Yes.
So the whole stage looks like a giant glowing eyeball.
Amazing. Simply amazing. This is the spectacle that just goes on as you're leaving the Neon Dragonborn city. And finally, because you were supposed to be headed to the humans, but because of Echidna, you landed at the Neon Dragonborn civilization. Now you're finally headed to Classic Rock.
Yes, I am. But before I get there, I think I need to take a moment and heal.
I will allow you to take a short rest. And this gives you plenty of time because Boots McScoot McBoogie is finally came back from what he's been doing on. Hey everyone, I'm here with the funk. Oh baby. Oh, you've gotten 5 of the chord. Now that's what I'm talking about. Bang, bang. He has a bass.
Lovely. And what pray tell were you up to during my adventure, dearie?
I was doing some investigation, baby. And I was doing a little looking into that known funky cat by the name of Thulu. And yes, it does appear that his soul's given to Disko Thulu, baby. Because there's no way he would have been able to defeat the king in all of his amazing druidic magic. He was the greatest druid in all the multiverse, baby. And God, could he move those hips.
Do you know of any weaknesses to this Disko Thulu?
Why? That's something about them downbeats, baby. Because they're down, they can't handle the pure sound of beautiful music, baby. So no matter how powerful Disko Thulu thinks he's gotten, if you can lay down the perfect song, you will be able to disrupt that chaotic beat in his body and bring an end to his tyranny, baby. Bam.
What kind of music does he hate the most?
Song. Baby, he hates those types of songs that really get you grooving, moving, dancing, smiling, happy. And this is when Boots McScoot McBoogie hands you a song that he actually had written.
Oh?
This is a song that me and Elvis had been working on. The perfect groove song that would unite everyone. Your look in his call can't stop this feeling.
I love it. So I'm going to study this very closely.
You're going to recover about half of what you've lost for hit point wise. And Toe Jam and Earl, they're looking at like what they have to do for the chorus. And they're just, oh, I like this. This is going to be fun, right, Earl? Yeah, that's right, man. This is going to be real funky. For Funkatron. For everyone. They're holding out their hands waiting for you to see her.
I take it.
And most important of all, saving the universe. And just Boots McScoot McBoogie just goes, bounce, bounce, bounce.
I crack my neck. I stretch my arms. I get my back popping. Alrighty. Let's proceed, dearie.
So, thankfully, everyone knows about the human civilization because this is actually the rock is what united and started the civilizations and brought everyone together. Mm-hmm. So everyone knows about who rules right now, who actually took over from who Elvis trusted. All you know is that you've heard his name is Perry, Steve Perry, and he has a band that's going on a journey. So as you're getting closer, you're going to finally start hearing the song for the city. And of course, this is the song you start to hear as you're getting closer. And as if on cue, what looks like a Hawaiian lei just falls on your shoulders, and then a hand appears out of nowhere and hands you a drink. And that's when Toe Jam looks at you and goes, "It's a party, Seer. It doesn't have to make sense." Woo! And there's like 50 people now on the record just dancing.
You know what? I haven't experimented with salt and plants or mushrooms in a very long time, so you know what? I'm just going to go along with it.
Once again, I'm just going to say Toe Jam said it best. It's a party. It doesn't have to make sense.
With mushrooms, nothing has to make sense. I take my drink and I swing it back.
And yes, there's a guy in a gorilla suit. Why there's a guy in a gorilla suit? No one knows. He's just there. He's dancing. Who cares?
I'm going to dance with him.
Yes! Give me a performance roll with advantage. In this impromptu little dance battle, you beat the gorilla. What is your moves you pull off?
Oh, God. I did more breakdancing, Derry, but I do it according to the beat.
It's just... Everyone's just stunned silent. And then when you stop, you hit your Nike swoosh pose. They just erupted cheers. They erupted cheers. And so you land, the record saucer lands, and you're in the town square. And there's a perfect path through everyone. They're standing with across each other to make a perfect path for you, leading to where you must go.
I follow the path, Derry.
And as you get closer, the song starts to shift, and you just hear "I'll be alright without you." And you come in. There is the chieftain, Steve Perry, with hair down to his knees, but with a open, red velvet shirt, with his chest exposed, and just red leather tight pants, just belting those amazing lyrics into his standing mic. And he holds out a hand, waiting for you to come to the stage and join him on stage.
Join him, all right.
You take his hand, and you come up on stage. All this isn't a battle. You just gotta perform with them. You just gotta keep up.
Sounds good.
As they're playing "I'll Be Alright Without You." And this is actually when the most amazing thing happens. Your guitar comes off your back. It floats in the air, and Steve's mic stand separates from the mic, and it becomes a perfect black string. And it merges with your guitar, and your guitar explodes in an amazing spectacle of color. What color would the guitar become?
Going to be one of those colors that changes with the reflection of light. It's going to be a multitude of colors.
I love it. No matter how you look, the colors are always shifting and changing, and it falls perfectly back and down into your arms. So, for this, there is no rolling. There's just pure RPing. You gotta give me the perfect role play for the Seer. Take it away.
Now, I'm just keeping up with them? Just
keeping up with them. You gotta make this the performance to end all performances. Because you feel in your heart of heart, this is Steve saying, "I'm acknowledging you, and this is us giving control over to you. We'll be all right. So, take it away."
I'm strumming the guitar with my hands because I don't use a pick. I played instruments for way too long to need a pick. So I'm strumming away, and I'm dancing on stage while... No, I knew what I was going to do, and then I forgot it. Please cut this part out.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm strumming the strings, and I'm dancing on stage, and I'm singing along to the lyrics with... His name is Henry?
Steve Perry.
Steve Perry.
Yeah.
And I'm singing the song with Steve while I'm dancing. I'm bobbing my head, I'm jumping on stage, and of course I have to twerk my butt.
Every person from the civilization just comes, tears in their eyes, watching this amazing performance. And as the song ends, Steve bows to you, lets you step forward up to the mic, because we all know it's coming. It's time for your encore. There's no rule for it. Just paint it. How does this encore performance look?
The encore, I'm going to try to keep it classic rock, and I'm going to do Queen, We Will Rock You. And I'm going to have the whole crowd stomping their feet and clapping.
It's perfect. It's thunderous. This is what finally gets Disko Thulu's full attention on you. His bride, his lover, his mate was defeated and destroyed by you, but he wasn't intimidated. But this is too much. He's let you play around too much. He's on his way to the mount. He'll meet you there.
Mm-hmm.
The seer, that you just keep playing. Toe Jam and Earl are following you. As you finally leave out, head to the path of Mount Presley. Eep! Eep! As you're approaching the base of the mountain, an object crashes into the ground and craters next to you. Well, it's not an object as you look closer and approach it. It's Boots McScoot McBoogie, as he has been rendered unconscious. He took 40 damage.
I'm going to try to save him if I can.
Give me a medicine roll.
Hang on, Derry.
You get him out of critical state, and all you can say is, "This is only the number of that donkey cart," and he goes to sleep. But he's not going to die. And you look up at the top of the mountain, there's a swirling green cloud that's just forming at the top.
Well, someone's overcompensating.
And then with a flash, you see Tharazdun's face in the cloud laughing at you. Do you go up the mountain?
Well, of course I'm going to go up to the mountain. I can't kill him from here.
Give me a constitution roll, the seer. All right. You're not going to take anything as Disko Thulu starts to belt out more of Grease by Frankie Valli. I imagine your rage and you're finally ready, and seeing Tharazdun laughing at you just fuels you as you're stepping up this mountain. Toe Jam and Earl, feeling the inspiration from you, are able to follow behind you. You're getting closer to the peak, and you feel a hand touch your back, and you turn around, you see that astral form of the king. He gives you a nod, and you feel invigorated. All your health is restored, and you step up on the peak. It's just a massive, flat rock. And Disko Thulu is just belting his music at the top of his lungs. The seer, the song lyrics start to glow. Your guitar starts to glow. What do you...
Wait, you said lyrics are glowing?
The lyric pages that Boots gave you?
Oh, yeah.
They start to glow.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to sing and perform that exact song.
It doesn't seem like it's doing anything to Disko Thulu. Give me a performance roll. Something is weird. The pages are glowing. The guitar is glowing. This is not right. Something is... A wave erupts from the guitar. You're on the right track now. You're playing it more, and then as you're singing, the pages turn into a purple ball. And then your guitar changes into a purple ball. Into like a greenish gray ball. Give me a performance roll.
With or without advantage?
With advantage.
Okay.
So that last one, when you actually look at your advantage rolls, you're actually looking at the right, so you got a 19. Oh, God. So the pink ball erupts, and there's this, she's about 2 feet tall, but with her hair, she's 5 feet tall. And it's like a reddish pink, and her dress is green, but her skin is like a pinkish, fluorescent pink. And she starts singing the song at the beginning. You get the idea you need to protect these two with whatever is happening. What do? As Disko Thulu looks, screams, "No!" And he starts to reach towards the glowing ball and the little pink little troll-looking girl.
Quickly turn into my horned beast mode, and I grab him by the arms, and I push him back.
Give me a strength roll now. Oh! You two are like barely, your heads are colliding with each other. And Disko Thulu's like, "I won't let you unite the music." And
I summon vines to drag him back.
He's digging at the ground, trying to pull himself together to you, as finally the grayish green ball erupts. And there's what looks like a little troll boy who's 2 feet tall, but 5 feet with his hair. And he has like a brown vest on. And his skin's like a bluish gray. And the two of them erupt into singing the song together. And as you do, plant life, flowers, grass starts to cover the mountain. And Disko Thulu starts to scream in pure rage, ripping your vines from his body, growing in size, becoming that stereotypical Cthulhu form you see. I'm going to ask you, Seer, for the final time, one last performance roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, you're a lucky devil. You got a 20 for the first one. And now, let's see what these two get. Okay, thank God you got a 20. As you do, all three of you erupt into what looks like a perfectly choreographed dance. And you're not even looking at Cthulhu anymore. You're just doing this down the mountain. And as you're doing it, more and more people are joining you in this and joining the song with you. And as you're doing, Cthulhu's body is disintegrating slowly, more and more. And as he does, erupting from his body, landing in your hand as you just hold it perfectly timed, is the piece of the reality wheel.
One more thing, Derry.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna cast Call Lightning to really put a spark in his ass.
He just screams your true name as you three finally finish the last parts of the song, and as everyone's going, I got this feeling in my body. He just fully disintegrates with sparks and fireworks erupting into the sky.
Ah, what a beautiful performance.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And who might you be, Derry?
We were the spirits who inspired Mr. Elvis back in the day, who taught him about music.
So you're the ones who taught him.
He's what we would like to call the avatar of our being. But when he passed away, it would take a amazing force of power to bring us into the physical world. You.
Well, I'm always happy to be of service, Derry.
And because of your help and assistance, we can now protect our plane, and we are now in the physical world. And you've united the music. It's in perfect harmony now. So many different styles, so many different forms, but they can all exist together. That's what we wanted. Thank you.
And you're welcome. I do love music, Derry, but I also enjoy all forms. They're all beautiful in their own unique perspective.
Each one hugs you there because they're 2 feet tall. They can only each one hugs one of your legs.
Oh, I
feel
pat them on the head.
The Seer, you level up from this, and with looking at you, all they say is, "Are you ready to go home?"
Yeah, that I am, Derry. I am.
And then the two of them together, they hold one hand out to each other, gripping it, and then they each draw a circle in the air, and a portal erupts in front of it. Toe Jam and Earl, they hug you.
I hug them back.
Earl gives you a very special base. This base will give you advantage on all performance rolls in the future. It also gives an extra +2 to your performance.
Okay.
Toe Jam is just sniffling, just, promise you're going to come back?
Well, of course, Derry. This place is too much fun for me.
And tell your plane about us. We'd love to have people from the Astral Sea finally come to us. You guys have been alone for so long without music. Everyone deserves to smile.
Oh, of course. This place is quite magical.
You three share one final group hug as Boots McScoot McBoogie comes on his crutches with some bandages wrapped around his head, wraps you up in a big old hug as well. You share your goodbyes and you walk through the portal. As the lights are swirling, boom! Ah, damn it! You should have asked them specifically where to send you, because you recognize where you are. You're on the High Elf ship, and before you can even mutter a word, there's about 400 spears surrounding your head, all pointing at you.
You know, if you're going to cut my head off, at least buy a girl a drink first, Series.
Terrorist! And be careful, boys! This is the second most dangerous one! You're under arrest for the attempted murder of our Emperor and the murder of Everin Andelson II.
Who?
Lock 'em up, boys! And that's where we'll end this session off, dear listeners. Did I get your attention on that one? Were you really... I bet you felt the suspense for this one. Were you seeing pictures then? Good. And I hope I got you really excited, because we're getting really close to when it's finally going to be time for everyone to be in the trial. So until then, dear listeners, goodbye.